Hey everybody, this is Glenn again from Pure Bulk, and I want to do a quick tutorial on how I use OBS Studio and how I share my computer screen with you so that give you some ideas. It's really something you're just going to have to kind of get in and play with. I'll leave links in the video as well for you to check out. There's a lot of, Think Media is great. They have a lot of great videos and tutorials to go through. As you can see, I'm in a little different location. I'm doing this from home, and so everything's the same though. I'm using the same key light. I'm using the same camera. I am using a different audio input though. So when you look here at the sources, I have two that I've already added through the plus button. I added a capture device, which is right here, and I added an audio input device right here. When you click on those, they are then populated into your sources window, and then you would when you go to your properties, you can see what devices you can choose. You can choose, OBS can be a camera as well, or a virtual camera, but you hit Cam Link, that's your Elgato for me. Okay, I'm good to go. And at this point here, what I would do is I would probably take this, drop myself down into a corner, and what I do is I actually add I would add a window capture. That would capture my Google the Google window that I have up here. So I would hit plus, go to window capture, hit OK, and it populates there. I hit OK here, and it comes up. I can take it, bring it down a little bit. It'll lock in right there. So here, I'm going to be able to record what I'm doing here. I can talk about the link between vitamin D and COVID-19. I could scroll through my web page for you so you could see what I'm talking about as I go down. And so with that, it makes it really easy. And then if I want to add another something else to speak about or talk about, click on another link, and it brings that up. And it's really easy. I mean, as far as it's just, getting things in. Once you get this part set up, you get yourself in the corner and you get that your window capture up and running, you're good to go. Now, one other thing that I use, another device or capture device that I would do, is I come in and I bring up image. And I have an image on my desktop that I'm going to bring up. And it's okay. So say I was going to go off and I want to talk. I have pictures or something, an image that I put together in, say, Photoshop. That's where I put this together in Photoshop. So I'm going to go to my window capture. I'm going to close that here. And then I'm going to go off and I'm going to extend this out. Bring it over. So if I had pictures here, I could go off and I could talk about those, and basically you could see it, I could talk about them, and I could actually have different pictures that I could cursor through or put a slideshow up and go over that with you. Click into the source part, into the source panel to alleviate the edges there. But overall, this is all that I have done. This is all I do to get my images up so that I could speak about a product so that you could see it. The volume or the audio is great because I'm going through an interface. The camera's doing really well. It's capturing here. I am recording my screen right now with the camera on this side. I'm pointing over here with the camera. And so that way you can definitely see the whole screen. But that, you can see here, my signal from my audio interface is strong. I'm getting a good signal here. Obviously, the picture's coming out nice, and I have my photos up here. If I want to go back, I want to delete this or take that out and then bring back up my web page, I can do that there. It's all a matter of whatever you populate your sources with, then you would size it. You could size it to however you want. Here, once you get that sized and locked in, you're good to go. The scenes, you could add different scenes. Say you want to go from a shot like this to a full headshot. You would do another scene, populate this source with just say a headshot, full frame, and you would click back and forth, and that's what would happen. You'd be able to basically transition from one scene to another. But that's all I wanted to go over right here. How simple and how basic it is to kind of put together put together OBS, and just to give you some brief outlay of how I have used it, simplistic as ever. This is not something that I have been dealing with intensively for a long time. I got into it pretty quickly, and it's easy to use. So if you have any questions, you all have my email, and hit me up. I'll be happy to go over anything with you. Okay? Take it easy. Hope you enjoyed this, and we'll be in touch. All right. Take care. Bye-bye.